Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm here to show you what you get when you shoot with a 35mm prime lens. The prime I test is a Lumix f1.8 and I compare it to the Lumix 20-60 zoom lens. But first, how does one end up pondering whether to buy a 35mm prime? Let me tell you. So, you have decided to level up your content creation and you want to buy a new camera. Most likely you end up buying one with a kit lens. In the Lumix S5 line, that's the 20-60mm zoom lens. You're happy with your purchase for a couple of weeks, but then you learn a new word: prime lens. You also learn that a variable aperture is not a good thing. Then you begin to ponder which prime you should get. A 24mm prime would be good for vlogging, but it's kinda wide. Then there is 50mm. It is kinda tight, especially if you shoot inside. So I bet you begin to consider a 35mm lens. I'm here to compare the kit lens versus the 35mm lens. Here are some video clips I shot with a zoom lens using the focal length of 35mm. Now, here are some clips shot with a prime. I used the same aperture, or at least almost the same. To me, the difference is quite small. And here again, first with the zoom lens. Okay, and then I use this 35mm prime. Now I bet you noticed some differences. And it is because I shot using the f1.8, the largest aperture of the prime. If you use the same aperture on both lenses, the difference isn't that big. But when you shoot wide open, yes, there is difference, namely the bokeh, the blur on the background. This is the reason why I would recommend a 35mm prime. You won't get this bokeh with the zoom lens, which goes only down to f4.4 when shooting at 35mm. But can you vlog on the prime? I would say just occasionally. The 35mm focal length is possible for vlogs, but there won't be much background in your video. It is just your talking head. In this case, the 20mm wide end of the zoom lens is better. At 20mm it goes down to f3.5, which looks nice on vlogs. So, is the 35mm prime for you? If you want that nice bokeh, it surely is for you. You also get more light because of the wider aperture. This means that you may shoot in dark places. 35mm is also great if you film in your studio. Still, I wouldn't rely on this prime solely. A wider lens is a good companion for this. Thanks for watching, and please do remember to subscribe to the channel. See you!